at Progressive Field right now ahead of tonight's game. Anthony.
Yeah, guys, just to hear Ramona say 22, it kind of has to sink in, and I don't know if it has for most of Northeast Ohio. They're coming out to the games in record numbers. It's been an incredible streak. But yesterday, it's the way they did it. Almost a playoff atmosphere. In fact, I think you could say it did feel like October, even in September. Yesterday, a walk-off. Look, a lot of these wins have been by dominant fashion, but yesterday it was Jay Bruce coming through in the 10th inning. Some heroics that we haven't really needed thanks to the dominating play by the Indians. And now they clinch a playoff berth last night. They have so much more to do with the streak on the line. The players say they're not really thinking about it. I don't know if I buy it, but in the end, they, along with Frankie Lindor, says it's not just for the players in the clubhouse. Did it feel like a playoff game last night?
Yeah, definitely, for sure. The fans made it, and when I post, whether I post on the social media, that's really how I felt. You know, the fans are making this fun for us.
Last night a near sellout, tonight's a sellout. Now they just said Saturday is going to be a sellout. What does that mean for this team to see the entire town, the entire region get behind you guys?
It means a lot. It means a lot. We're doing it for them. We're not. I mean, we obviously trying to win for us also, but it's for them, for the city of Cleveland, and for our families.
And so here's the deal. Yesterday, they passed the Cubbies, the 1935 Cubs, if you remember them, with the streak of 21. They're now on to 22, and now they're thinking even more history, guys. They're thinking about the 1916 New York Giants. You know those guys. I won't make any jokes about anybody's age around there, but that's what they're gunning for now, depending on whose history books you like. And even more news, we just got the word that not only is tonight a sellout, but tomorrow is as well. And for the weather for tonight's game and high school football, we send it over to Jeff Tanchek. Oh, it was unbelievable. Tiff, Boomer. Tonight now is the place to be once again. National media descending upon Cleveland. As you look behind me, the minute the gates opened up, fans rushed into their seat. They rushed down to get autographs because they want to experience something that is not so typical in the month of September, and that is playoff-like baseball. Now, look, you know the numbers, 22 in a row tonight. They go for 23, and it looks like nothing can stop them. And the fans yesterday packing this place so early and, unfortunately, a little later because they had trouble getting into the stands. It took about an hour from some people to get there, but boy, they didn't leave early. They stayed for the end. Unbelievable heroics with Jay Bruce coming through at the end. And Tito said today, boy, it felt like playoff atmosphere.
We don't always lead the league in attendance, but the people that come, man, they get into it. They're good. And, you know, we've had some huge walk-ups the last couple days. And it's noticeable and it's appreciated. That was, like I said, that was quite an atmosphere last night.
Now, no walk-up tonight. Why is that? Well, this game is sold out, and even better news, the Indians making the announcement about 45 minutes ago, tomorrow's game against Kansas City. Hopefully that'll be for number 24, also sold out. So if you don't have those tickets, Boomer, Tiffany, can't help you for at least a few days, but that's what happens when you said Indians fever starts catching around Northeast Ohio, guys.
Wow.
Having a little fun with that.
There. The Cleveland Indians have the longest winning streak without a tie in Major League history.
Tonight, fans hope they'll add on with win number 23. Anthony Lima is live as we're now just over an hour until the game. Anthony?
Yeah, Ramon, I think we've had a famous 23 before, but why not get one on the baseball diamond? That's what the Indians are trying to accomplish today. They've already made history. They have the American League record for the longest streak ever. They've only been playing baseball since, 1901, so that's not too shabby. And the crowd absolutely jam-packed again, a sellout crowd to see what's in store tonight. Now, first things first, 22 is pretty impressive. How about Jay Bruce's 31-5? That's right. That's the record for the Indians since Jay Bruce came over from the Mets. A huge pickup, and he has been immense, taking over for the injured Michael Brantley and some of the other injuries they had. And he had the big hit last night to win the game, to make it 22 in a row. And I think he's loving the situation here in Cleveland.
In my career, I've played for some of the best teams, some of the worst teams, some of the teams that were supposed to be good and weren't, some of the teams that weren't supposed to be good and were. And getting the opportunity to play in this atmosphere is something I don't take for granted because I know how hard it is to get to the playoffs. And, this is hopefully just the beginning. Hopefully we're just getting started here, and it's been an absolute blast.
And I talked to Tito and Frankie earlier today. Both are saying, boy, last night felt like a playoff game. You don't typically get that in September in Major League Baseball, but it is that October feeling. And coming up later in sports, we'll have the latest on Andrew Miller and Jason Kipnis. Could we be getting closer to seeing him in center field? All that and more coming up a little bit later on, guys.
This is so much fun. I guess we'll just win out. And win
Yeah, that's it. Just win them all all the way through. Yeah, that's the way we'll do it.
Win all the playoff games.
Yes, that's how we do here in Cleveland. Great. Thanks, Anthony. Appreciate it.